folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So we got a pretty hyped up Maxis Monthly today, so let's go through all the stuff that was in it. With the Sims mobile games, they talked about Sims Mobile and free play, but it looks like there wasn't really anything new announced. It was just recapping the stuff that recently released for both of them. So then moving on to PC and consoles, we got the art style votes. We got a little preview for it because now we know that knitting is going to be the gameplay focus of the pack. But the next vote is the art style vote starting on December 23rd. And they showed us the 3 styles that we'll be voting on. Though apparently they are still going to add Sims to these art styles once the voting is actually going up. But they still want to give us a little preview. So these are the 3 art styles that you can vote for. I think they all look pretty good. We did get closer looks at each one too. So this one right here is Granny Chic. And I think this is a pretty interesting one. I do like that it does give more of an impression that we could steer this towards becoming an Elder Stuff pack. I think this is the best chance that we'll ever have at getting something like that. So that's pretty interesting. And then the next one they showed off is Cozy Craft Workshop. And I like this one a lot too. I'm actually torn between actually voting for Granny Chic or Cozy Craft Workshop. And this one I think is more neutral. I think this is the one where they said this kind of like appeals to all ages and genders. And then this last one is called DIY Delights. This is my least favorite one because it's the most modern out of the 3, and I'm pretty happy with what we have in terms of modern furniture. I don't think we need another stuff pack full of modern furniture, so it's just like, I mean, I don't think it looks bad, it's just not my preference. And then we move on to the last big announcement of 2019 that was teased with a mind-blown emoji. So what is that announcement? Well, the gallery is finally coming to consoles early next year. And not only that, it's going to be cross-platform so that even console players can share their creations with PC players and vice versa. But one thing to keep in mind is that consoles are still not getting custom content. So if you do play on PC and want to share your creations on all platforms, then don't use custom content because PS4 and Xbox One won't have them, and I'm still not sure if they're ever gonna get them. I wouldn't get my hopes up for that, since custom content on consoles is a pretty rare thing. So my thoughts on this, well, I am happy for console players because I have been hoping that console players could get the gallery because I think, at least to me, is a pretty important feature, especially for players like me who don't really build and just prefer downloading other people's creations off the gallery. This is pretty good, and they did go above my expectations a little bit by saying that it is going to be cross-platform, because I assumed what was going to happen was that PS4 players would only be able to share their creations with other PS4 players, and Xbox One players only being able to share their creations with other Xbox One players. But nope, they went above and beyond with that, so that's pretty cool. But I don't think this was exactly worth all of the hype. I don't think SimGuru Frost should have used the mind-blown emoji for this. I think that was a pretty big mistake, and it does really make me, like, for the future, second guess what is gonna happen if they hype up Maxis Monthly again with more mind-blown emojis, or just in general trying to get us really excited, because then it's just like, oh, well, yeah, well, that happens. Though, to be fair, they did live up to my expectations with the previous Maxis Monthly because SimGuru Frost teased a one more thing, and it was the fact that a second community stuff pack was coming. So that was neat, but still, yeah, it's just like the mind-blown emoji. That's not like, it's not a small thing, you know? So it really is not a good thing to me to hype something up so much just for it to be something that is mainly aimed at console players. I don't think it would have killed them if they had said, oh, there's going to be one last big announcement of the year for console players. Then at least our expectations could be kept in check. And sure, it would have made things pretty predictable because it doesn't really get that much bigger at this point than having the gallery on console. The only bigger things I could think of happening for console are custom content support, maybe through some sort of Steam Workshop method so that you don't get viruses from it, but also having actually like complete parity between PC and console, where the newest packs and updates would come out the same day, but I highly doubt either of those things are gonna happen. So really, yeah, for consoles, I think gallery would have been the biggest thing. But I would have expected, with a mind-blown emoji, something that would eventually happen for all players. If it was something like cars or a personality overhaul, then I think that would still apply to consoles, because consoles would eventually get it, just not at the same time as PC, maybe like a month or so later. Personally, I would have only used the mind-blown emoji for a really big new feature, something that's new for all platforms, and it not being for something that PC has had since day one and is only just coming to consoles now. So overall, don't get it twisted, I am happy for console players, but I was expecting something else, and I really think that they shouldn't have hyped this up as much as they did. One last note before I wrap up this video is that SimGuru Ninja and SimGuru Duke were teasing 2020 a little bit, saying that it is going to be a big year for The Sims, and that there's going to be unexpected twists and turns, and SimGuru Duke thinks that we won't be able to guess what the next packs are, since we already have a lot of the predictable ones now. Well, challenge accepted. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Just please don't be super hostile and don't tear each other apart over all of this. It's okay to be disappointed with the news, but that still does not give you permission to go and insult other Simmers or the game developers over this. But with that said, be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.